Hey, this is Stormland, and thanks for joining me on another one of Chris's Bubba Beer Reviews. Today, I'm not really going to be drinking a beer, per se, as you can tell by the title right up top there. This is the Alexander Keith's Original Cider. This is a 5.5% ABV and a 473 milliliter can. Now, I'm not a cider fan, so I think it's safe to say that I'm a pretty good person to be trying this if I end up enjoying it. All right, so here goes. The question is, what do you drink a cider out of? I don't know any particular guideline to drinking a beer out of drinking a cider out of a particular glass. But one thing I do know is that you cannot go wrong with a tulip glass. Oh, gotta sneeze. I almost sneezed there. All right. So this is from the Alexander Keith's Brewery. Sorry, I'm skipping back and forth here. Let's see what this has to offer, ladies and gentlemen. Smells very much like a cider, as well as everybody would have expected it to. You can't really compare the color of this beer to that of something that would be equal to a cider, but it looks like it's about right. We have a completely white head here, as you can tell. Um, very, very transparent, very light yellow in color. The nose is really, really strange. I mean, you're picking up on a little bit of the sweetness of the cider, but there's almost this strange chemically kind of nasty taste that comes along with it, or aroma. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's really gross, though. I don't want to keep going in there. So I'm just going to plug my nose and take a sip. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Ah, very nice. Now, you know what? I'm beginning to think that what I might have been tasting in there, a weird taste, was like an apple, like a old apple peel or apple skin taste. Aroma! Ah, I keep doing that. That's what I was really, really picking up on. You know, I drank it. Immediately I was hit with the rush of bitter sweetness, and I really, really got a lot of apple flavors in there, which was really quite interesting. I mean, sure, your cider is going to be, you know, apple based, but to taste the apple as well as I am is another story. You know, I was talking to somebody who told me that I take really big first sips on my reviews, and I don't know. I just proved it today. I was thinking back, and I'm like, did I take a really big sip? And I did. I don't even realize it. Um, you know what? The one thing I can compare this to is when I was younger. I'm not going to say how young. Uh, I was drinking a Growler's Granny Smith apple cider. Um, and it was, you know, Granny Smith apple cider. It's alcoholic. It was an alcoholic beverage. It was a lot more sweet though, and the more I drank them, the more I started to get like a sweet tooth in the morning. I mean, I'm the kind of guy, if I drink, you know, two or three of those vodka ices out there that I haven't seen around for ages, I would wake up in the morning with a sweet tooth, at least one sweet tooth. So that's why I also stay away from those types of things. You know what though? It's really it's really good. I'm not going to complain at all. You're mainly getting you're primarily getting the taste of apple with this cider, which is what's kind of outstanding here. Very refreshing. Um, can't really say anything about the alcohol content. I mean, it's a 5.5% ABV. Tastes like your standard 5.5% ABV cider. The only thing that drives me crazy about this is every time I go in to take a sip, I taste that. I pick up on that nasty, nasty aroma, and that's the only downfall. honest to God. Uh, Otherwise, it is incredible. I do not like ciders once again, and this was a good cider. I'm telling you, it was a good cider. Um, Anyways, people, I highly recommend that you give this a try if you like ciders. If you don't like ciders, it is certainly a very enjoyable gateway into the cider world if you're looking to stick your toes into it, figuratively speaking here. Oops. Yeah, you know what? This cider is only really going to lose mad points on the smell. Um, so I'm just gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It really is a good cider. So if it's on the shelves out there, I just checked the LCBO inventory. There's loads of it everywhere. If you don't know how much it was, it was literally it was only probably like $2.85, something like that. It was good. If you're also willing to try something out there that could be even remotely comparable, I would try the Freak of Nature Accidentally Brewed Nickelbrook Green Apple Pilsner. It may be an accident when they made it. They didn't mean to come up with that kind of a concoction. It ended up coming out as like kind of like a Pilsner cider mix, so to speak. Um, Honestly, that one is the best. Anywhere remotely close to a cider in taste that I've had. I called the brewery one day just to find out, how many calories is in this can, and I believe they told me 250 calories was in that green apple cider that they had, the green apple pilsner. So I'm assuming that this is probably somewhere between 200 and 250 calories as well. You know what? I do recommend that you drink this out of the glass. I just drank this out of the can. That smell that I get from the glass, you get from the taste in the can. So if you can bypass the smell in one way and still get good flavors one way, I do it that way, and that seems to be the tulip glass way. You can try it with any other glass you want. Just trying to help out here. And that's it, people. For those who are into this stuff, I recommend that you go out and give it a try. Until then, people, thanks for joining me on another one of Chris's beer reviews. Don't drink and drive, but drink responsibly. Cheers.